better. Welcome to room 1016 at the Radisson Blu at Stansted Airport, London Stansted Airport. I'm here for one night, one person, bed and breakfast, and it has cost me £95.90 with booking.com. Not cheap, but it is a lovely hotel, and I have an early flight tomorrow from Stansted, and it was the best way for me to do it. Now, when I walked into this room a second ago, I did say out loud to myself, what a beautiful room. And I stand by those comments. I asked for a room on a high floor with an aeroplane view. I got a room on the first floor, but I've still got a runway and aeroplane view. So we begin here. So we've got a shelving area and hanging space and my luggage beneath. Next to that, about 10 coat hangers and quite a large wardrobe area just there, and shelving above it. Glass door on the front of the wardrobe. And on this side, again more shelving, spare towel, hairdryer for those people who want to preen their buffons, but not me. I've not got enough. The obligatory trouser press, but this is, oh no, actually, is it an ironing board? Yeah, it's an ironing board, I apologise. It's an ironing board and a trouser press, wow. And it's not a Corby, it's a Bentley, never heard of them. And then there's also an iron just there. There is a seat area, which is actually a luggage area, but it's done in the style of a seat so as not to damage the wall. Bit of scuffage there, so it's obviously been well used. And there's this tower of units here with the flat screen LG on top, and inside this cupboard we have the minibar. There you go. Not free, obviously. And just here there's some tea and coffee stuff there. And a kettle, and please note it says, dear guest, for your convenience, any product removed from the minibar is automatically charged to your account. So don't be getting it out and looking at it, otherwise you're paying for it. Down here is the safe. That's an interesting way of doing it. So I'm not really sure how it works, but I guess you put your own code in. I'll read all about it. And down here is another little cupboard with some glasses in. Very nice. Okay, so next to that we've got this little desk area with a nice shaped mirror just there. And then kind of like a sunbeddy type thing, get you in the holiday mood. So it's not like a sofa, it's down on the floor. Not really sure what it's all about, and I doubt I'll use it, but it looks nice. And then quite a decorative lamp just there. I like the neck curtains, or the voiles, the colours on them, and particularly with the sky behind, they look quite nice. And the bed is huge, massive. It's a good size king, and I am definitely making some star shapes in that tonight. I will very much enjoy doing that. So I'm just going to spin round and show you this. Now it's interesting how they've angled the bed, because they've done it in such a way that it's pointing, so you can sit up in bed and look out the window towards the runway and think about your holiday destination. So that's quite nice. Bit of feng shui going on possibly, I'm not quite sure. I always think only fools and horses when I say feng shui. Feng shui, Rodney. And then we've got this thing just here, which is your aircon. And that's just, look, you can just stand stuff on top. So you can't actually move this. This is built in that way. I like it. It's quirky. It's different. You know, it's nice. There's lots of lights around. And there's lights in the full length mirror, which has been bashed. And that's a bit of a shame, but never mind. There's also a bit of some melted mark or burnt mark or something down there on the carpet. God knows what's happened. Anyway, the bathroom. It's bright, it's white, it looks all right. So you've got some freebies for the smelly stuff and the cleany stuff. Nice deep sink. Mirror. Lovely jubbly. And if we turn around just here, there is a rather large step over into a bath with a non-textured surface. Oh no, there is a texture down there. That bit's not though, where you've got to get in. There are grab rails for those people with mobility issues, but you know, this does seem to be the way too often these days. I would prefer a walk-in shower cubicle. I mean, how many people actually have baths these days? Who wants to sit there in their own dirt? A body dirt soup. So I think this is probably just cheaper to leave in than take out, basically. But eventually I'd like to see a day when the bathtub has been banished. Unless it's a fancy one with bubbles and stuff. But the shower, I'm sure, will be very decent and it will be getting tested thoroughly. There is a towel and towel there, and I already pointed the spare towel out upon arrival. So one final spin back at the room. So I'm going to film some shots around the hotel. The bar looks interesting. There's a ballet dancer going up and down a tower of wine. Not something you see every day. And I'll report back later. Bye for now, kids. Take care. And I think you can safely say that that's a pretty nice sunset. What a lovely way to end the day. So just reporting back with a slight negative, there are no plug sockets near the bed. So you've literally got to trail wires across there, which is not going to happen. So you can't have your phone charging next to your bed, and if you needed anything working next to the bed while you were sleeping plugged in, then you've got no chance. So that's not very good. The other option would be to unplug the TV, but still you've got to trail the wire across. And over there where we've got this lamp plugged in, I'm afraid it's one of those silly old-fashioned round pinned plugs. So Radisson Blu, whilst you've got style, a bit of substance would have included a plug socket down there. That's just the telephone cable, incidentally. And that's £5 a bottle.
Closing.
Okay, so the lift is quite large, mirrored, and fast. And there's a menu.
Doors opening.
What a difference a day makes after last night's amazing sunset. Here's today's gloomy reality. I'll cheer myself up with some breakfast.
全体的，就哪个这边煎的不好吃。这个就是我们。
So just a view from the 4th floor balcony. So the area that you can see just down there is where the breakfast buffet is, where I've just had. And the area there is the seated area where you can have your breakfast. It's also the restaurant and bar on an evening, and then you can also sit down in that bit down there as well if you want to. So it's all a big open layout. As you go along there, bar, reception, and way out. I've got to say, I wouldn't want an internal room, because you can see right in them, unless you've got your blinds closed, and a lot of people don't. And there's further views of the restaurant area. If I just zoom in down there, you can see the other part of the restaurant.